Nation. Today is Thursday, the 11th day of April 2024. I hope you're safe and healthy today. I hope your family's safe and healthy today. And the needs of you and your family in terms of food, shelter, clothing, as well as health are being met today. Blessings upon those that work in the healthcare field, along with the first responders, who every day are saving lives. Those also that pick up garbage to keep our places clean and that make deliveries for our convenience and comfort. Double blessing on the men and women out here trying to help rescue, deliver, and recover teenagers and children that are victims of child molestation, pedophilia, and kidnapping. Those that are also victims of prostitution and child prostitution, pornography, child pornography, human trafficking, sex slavery. Double curses on the perpetrators, profiteers, and perverts that create the demand for this heinous industry. Finally, double blessings on the homeless. Nearly 600,000 men, women, children, families, homeless in the United States of America, and millions around the world in similar or worse conditions. Blessings upon them, for theirs is the kingdom. There's going to be a basketball game tonight in Madison Square Garden, I believe it is. No. Let me correct myself. It's at Boston, TD Center. New York Knicks, Boston Celtics. Boston is listed. Drew Holiday, day to day. Xavier Tillman, questionable. Al Horford, questionable. Kristaps Porzingis, hamstring, questionable. Jaylen Brown, questionable. Jason Tatum, questionable, which means the Boston Celtics, who have already clinched the Eastern Conference, is probably going to be resting their starters. Smart move. Now, of course, for the Knicks sit right now third in the East. They are third in the East right now. And they are actually, as of today, only a half game ahead of Cleveland. They're a half game ahead of Cleveland, and they are a game and a half behind the Bucks. Now, Bucks have a problem. Now, last night, the Bucks beat Orlando without Giannis. Beat them pretty handily, too. But without Giannis, even though they beat Orlando last night, because this is the league, they can only go but so far. Okay? And so Giannis has both hamstring and calf issues. He is not going to play these next 3 games. The last 3 games of the season, he is not going to play. Actually, now 2 games. They play 80 games. He's not going to play the last 2 games. Now, here's the deal. If the Bucks lose their next 2 games, which they could do that. They're going to play Orlando again, and I'm sure Orlando needs this W because Orlando is in the 5th seed right now trying to hold off Pacers for the 5th seed. Orlando wants this W, and they want revenge. So you can expect Orlando to maybe pull off a win without Giannis against Bucks in the finale, and then the Bucks have to play Philly, who also, right now, a game behind Indiana, and they want to get out that play-in situation. So these guys are going to be coming at the Bucks trying to get these W's. So it's a good chance the Bucks lose their last 2 games. What does that mean? Right now, the Knicks have 3 games remaining. So the Bucks would finish 49-33. If the Knicks win their next 3 games, Boston, okay, who else they play? Chicago, Boston, and somebody else. I forgot who. But let me just see. They play Chicago, Boston. It almost don't matter for our team. Chicago, Boston. I'm gonna tell you right now. Chicago. Don't start typing in it, trying to tell me. All right, I already found out. All right, they playing Chicago, Boston, and Brooklyn. Now the Brooklyn game is tomorrow night, back to back. So they playing Boston tonight, Brooklyn tomorrow, back to back, and then they finish against Chicago at the Garden on Sunday. If the Knicks could win them 3 games, they could take second in the East. Okay, so if the Knicks could win them 3. And our boys and Bucks lose, the Knicks will be the 2nd seed. The Bucks only got to win 1 game, and they clinch the 2nd seed, okay? Because they have the tiebreaker with the Knicks. The Bucks own the tiebreaker. So if the Bucks win 1 of these 2 games, they clinch the 2nd seed. If they lose these 2 games and the Knicks win their next 3, which is not out of the realm of possibility, it's not like no lotto ticket thing. This could happen. The Knicks will win the 2nd seed, okay? Now, look, let's talk about this real quick now. Tom Thibodeau has taken the Knicks to the 4th seed, the 5th seed, and now, at least, the 3rd seed in the East. I want all of these knuckleheads, all of them, from platforms, from Knicks Nation, calling for Thibs' job to shut up and don't say nothing else about it. Which is why I told y'all months ago, You come on my channel talking about tips, I'm icing you out. Somebody, well, you can't handle other opinions. Not that way, not on my channel. This ain't no damn democracy on my channel. It ain't. So you come on talking about certain players, you getting ready to get iced. Don't come on talking about Mitch Ross. Some fool talking about Mr. Glass. You can leave now. And don't come on there talking about Deuce. I don't want to hear it. And don't come on there talking about Thibs. That's my man. I've been had his back. So now we can see his work. Him and the Don and put together a squad. Now this is the thing. This is the big point today. Here's how the Knicks play ball. They play ball half court. They take fast breaks when they can get them, especially when Josh Hart gets a rebound. Okay, low turnovers, high rebounding. Okay, physical. And that exactly is playoff basketball. That's how playoffs are won. Okay, that's how you win chips. Defense, physical, rebounding, okay, no turnovers, half court. Take advantage of fast breaks when you get them, but don't force it. That's why Thibs' whole coaching scheme, for better or for worse, is built on how to win in the playoffs. He don't have no other mode. Every game he acts like it's a playoff game, which is why he has certain players he likes, certain he doesn't like. He's thinking playoffs all the time, which is why he always favors veterans over rookies. He's thinking playoffs all the time. What we got now is a team with Thibs' thumbprint on it that plays exactly how you need to play to win in the playoffs. That's what we got. He don't need to make no adjustments for the playoffs. They always play like they're in the playoffs. Not only that, I know everybody talking about him wearing his players down, which is another knucklehead statement. What he really does is he conditions and gets his player to condition their bodies to go through the season and be ready to peak at the playoffs. It's about being in shape. Now, I'm 63. I'd be dead if you ran me like that. But if you're 27, 28, 25, you're supposed to be ready to go 82 and then the playoffs. That's how it rolls. Thibs got his players ready for Freddie. So here we go. Tonight against Boston, in Boston, if they actually do rest all of them players, which I think is wise, especially when you talk about Tatum and Kristaps Porzingis. Now, they just signed Jrue Holiday to an extension of 4 years, $135 million. I know Jrue is good, but that boy is 35. See, that's what I'm saying. We don't need no old players. Some people keep talking about DeRozan, but y'all please stop. We don't need no ancient players that still got a little game left. No. And some of y'all still don't get it. Some people still whining about offense. Y'all need to understand, this is the NBA, this is the league playoff. No defense, no bueno, man. Please, enjoy the game. Let's talk about it tomorrow. Hopefully we get this W and we on our way. If we can get this 48th win, we good. Right now, the Knicks have clinched a playoff spot, a top 6 playoff spot right now. But we're doing this game tonight. I think we done clinched the top 3, top 4. And now we moving forward. We all right, y'all. We doing good. I know everybody going to start jumping on the bandwagon now and then jump off the Knicks. Let's see, next year by the time we get halfway, when the Knicks are starting slow again, everybody's going to trip. But it's all right. We good. Matter of fact, we here. Talk to you all later. Shalom.